These are the must-have colors for 2026, not because they're trendy, but because they actually work in real life. And for each color, I'll show you when and how to wear it and how not to style it in some cases, and real everyday outfits with easy color combinations you can actually recreate.
Be good, stay good.
And we're starting with the color everyone is talking about, Cloud Dancer. It's basically a warm, soft shade of white. And yes, it's officially one of the colors of the year, but I included it here not because it's trending. This is a modern, softer alternative to crisp white. I mean, pure white can sometimes feel a bit too artificial or harsh on the eye. Cloud Dancer gives you the same freshness, but in a much more gentle way. It's beautiful for creating expensive looking outfits, and it's also perfect for toning down bolder colors. I'd suggest starting with styling this color with chocolate brown. The contrast is still there, but it's much more pleasant than black and white color combinations. It feels softer, more relaxed, and honestly much easier to wear. And if you want to take it one step further, use Cloud Dancer as your canvas. Off-white is basically how a white canvas looks in real life, so think of it as a background you can paint on with bolder colors. That's exactly what I'm wearing here, a cardigan and jeans in this shade with a lime yellow knitted vest underneath and a turquoise scarf. And by the way, both of these colors will become heroes on their own in the second part of this video, so stay tuned. But for now, we're focusing on Cloud Dancer, and I really hope I inspired you to pair it not just with brown like I mentioned before, but with bolder colors as well. And yes, I'll link all the pieces I'm wearing down below, along with everything you need to easily recreate these looks, and we're moving on. Second color I want you to pay attention to is deep navy. This is my favorite alternative to black. It gives you the same structure and polish, but feels softer, fresher, and much more elevated, especially for 2026. Okay, let's talk about how I actually recommend wearing deep navy. First combo, navy with denim. I know it sounds obvious, but this combination works because the blues are related, just in different intensities. I mean, denim is blue, deep navy is basically a darker version of blue, and that's what brings harmony to the look. It feels so relaxed and wearable, and honestly, it always looks expensive without trying. Second option here, navy with a tiny pop of red, and I really mean tiny. Shoes, a bag, that's it. Navy keeps everything grounded, and red just adds that little bit of energy. One way I would not wear navy is with black as your main color combination of the look. This is actually how navy is most often styled, and honestly, it usually feels a bit heavy and kind of flat. Nothing is wrong here, but nothing is really working either. So instead of that, here's how I prefer to wear navy. This is my look with navy. The whole combo works because both colors sit in the same depth. They are both deeply pigmented, rich and dark. That's what really ties everything together. And I chose an eggplant shade here, which is very on trend right now. This is how you wear trends without looking like a fashion victim. When everything feels balanced, the color just blends in naturally. And a woven bag in a similar shade of eggplant color, but just a bit more intense. And just a side note, I really love the mix of textures here, the flowy top, the corduroy pants, and the woven bag. That contrast in textures adds depth and interest and makes the whole look feel even more balanced and cohesive. Evergreen, another beautiful color for 2026. Green is the color of nature, which is why it's one of the most pleasant colors for the human eye. It's perfect when when you want to add a color while still keeping the outfit elegant and chic. But here's where green can get a little tricky. This is a good example of how green can clash in a very quiet way. When you pair different undertones of the same green, the outfit can start to feel slightly off. The scarf here is a cooler green, the dress is warmer green, and I actually love this outfit. I mean, it's elegant, it's relaxed, but if you ask me, I would never mix different green undertones in one look. And now, one of my favorite ways to wear evergreen is with denim. It works because green and blue sit next to each other on the color wheel. It's a classic analogous color combination, so the eye reads it as very calm and natural. Evergreen adds depth, denim keeps it relaxed. That's why this pairing always looks chic but very easy. And you can easily mix different shades of denim. It just adds even more depth and interest to the look. Burgundy is another favorite color of mine because it can actually work both as an accent and as a neutral base. It really depends on the context. It creates richness in an outfit without extra contrast or drama. One combination I really love is burgundy with light pink. The softness of pink kind of refreshes burgundy and makes it feel lighter, more modern, almost like younger, but it's still very elegant. It takes away that heavy, serious vibe burgundy can sometimes have on its own. In my look, I went all burgundy skirt and sweater, and honestly, monochrome burgundy always looks so chic and elegant. I just added a few brown accents and the bag, the shoes to like break it up a little. It makes the outfit feel less coordinated and more effortless. And by the way, watch till the end because I will show you a much bolder, more like expressive way to wear burgundy, styling this exact skirt in a very unexpected way. Tomato red or any shade of red is my go-to vibrant color for minimalists. It behaves like a bridge color, and this part is important, hear me out. Yes, it works as an accent, absolutely, but it's probably the only true vibrant color that still looks very classy and almost neutral compared to all the other highly pigmented shades out there. That's why it's such an easy way to add a pop of red color to a basic look and instantly bring it to life. So yes, it's an accent, but it's an accent that shares the best of both worlds. So how I wouldn't recommend wearing red, pairing red with black creates a very harsh, blunt contrast, especially when this is the only color combination you are betting on. When everything is split strictly between red and black, trying to perfectly match all the pieces, the look can start to feel a bit dated and honestly too matchy-matchy. So here's what I do instead. I actually keep the same base, black pants and a red polo sweater, because this look is not just about the color combination, it's about how you style it. So first, I add a white t-shirt underneath to brighten up the portrait zone. That little bit of white near the face instantly refreshes the whole look. Next, I bring in gray as a bridge color. Gray softens the contrast. Suddenly, red and black don't feel so harsh anymore, and then I add a textured woven leather bag. That texture brings in a more relaxed, effortless vibe and keeps the outfit from looking overly coordinated. And here's the before and after. See the difference? From harsh and matchy to effortlessly chic, but still casual and very wearable. Okay, now we're officially in bold color territory. From here on, these colors are more about expression than basics, and let's be honest, without them, life would be a bit too boring. So lime yellow is such a fresh trend that might be exactly what you need. It sits somewhere between yellow and green. It's right in that in-between space. That's what gives it so much energy. And yes, it's definitely one of those bold trend colors for 2026, but the key here is how you wear it. When it's paired with calm neutrals, it feels fresh and modern instead of screaming for attention. I love pairing it it with the dark chocolate as one of my favorite color combinations here. And where lime yellow usually goes wrong is not even the color combination, but the design itself. The color is already a statement, so overly decorated pieces, fluffy textures, too many details, that's usually where it starts to feel like too much. With this color, I mean the color that is strong, the best thing you can do is keep everything clean and minimal and simple. So for my outfit, I went with this simple, minimal sweater vest, and I really love that it's not an oversized sweater, it's just a vest that actually makes a big difference with a color like lime yellow because it doesn't take up too much visual space. The color instantly feels more wearable for everyday casual outfits. So then I'm toning lime yellow down with beige and off-white that immediately grounds the look and makes the color feel calm, not too loud. I'm wearing an older beige skirt here, but I'll link similar options down below, and honestly, you can use any beige bottoms you already have. This is really about the color combination, not the exact pieces. But anyway, I will link all the fashion pieces I'm wearing today down below in the description box, along with all the needed information for you to recreate my outfits regardless of your area, country, or price range. You will find valuable information and shoppable links down below in the description box. And if you want to level this look up a little, and I mean, it already works really well, but if you feel like it's not enough for you, just add a butter yellow element. This combo is so soft and pleasing to the eye, but still very easy to recreate and surprisingly wearable. It's soft, it's calm, and it's one of those color combinations that just feels so good to look at. Now, a color that feels a bit more special for those of you who love something unique. Deep sea coral is one of those colors that sits right between pink and orange. It's warm but not sweet, vibrant but not loud, and that's exactly why it feels so special. It's rare, it's unexpected, and it adds character even to the most basic silhouettes. This is not a color you see everywhere, and that's part of the appeal. It instantly makes an outfit feel more considered without trying too hard. I like using this color as just one piece in an outfit paired only with neutrals. That's how it really shines. Like here, for example, I'm wearing this beautiful warm coral sweater with a short sleeve. I kept black pants as the simplest, easiest base, but to really make this combo shine, I added brown. That warm, almost reddish undertone of brown, especially with a similar shade bag, ties everything together so nicely. I love how these warm undertones play off each other. Simple, very wearable, and honestly just pair your coral pieces with deep warm brown and enjoy the result. Magnetic blue. Any bright shade of blue is having a big moment right now. It feels powerful and confident, but when the silhouette stays clean and simple, it looks gorgeous paired with all the shades of white, off-white, creamy white, very fresh, very modern, and I also really love it with navy. It works because both colors share the same base hue. They're both blue, just in different intensities. That's exactly what I am wearing here, a dark blue skirt and a bright blue sweater, and my favorite raincoat that I've been wearing a lot lately. I added black accessories on purpose because I didn't want to match everything. The outfit already works, bringing that magic of quiet but cohesive color combination. But if you want something more elevated and bold, just add a turquoise accent. A small turquoise element, a scarf in my case, takes this look from good to really standing out. And honestly, this is why I love bolder colors. With the right environment and the right proportions, they look absolutely gorgeous. Dusty rose is incredibly flattering near the face. It reflects a soft, natural glow and makes the whole outfit feel more gentle and refined. You can go warmer or cooler, lighter or deeper. Just choose your version of this color. It always does something special near the face. For a very simple minimalist look, I love pairing Dusty Rose with beige. It's soft, calm, honestly like candy for the eye. But if you are in the mood for something more progressive and a bit more contrasting, pair it with eggplant or even deep purple, another big color for 2026. That's actually what I'm wearing here. I'm starting with this amazing eggplant cardigan. I pair it with the black pants as a very basic base just to make the outfit easy to recreate and wearable. And then I added a Dusty Rose scarf. You can wear it as a poncho style for a more modern and trendy vibe, or just wrap it around the neck for like a more casual vibe. And the last touch, woven handbag in a similar deep purple shade to create a subtle focal point, elegant, chic, but still very easy to recreate. And the last one for today, let's finish this video on a high note. Light turquoise. So fresh and airy and calming. It works beautifully for refreshing deep and heavy wardrobes. I love using lighter colors closer to the face and deeper shades at the bottom. It creates a grounded visual gradient that feels stable and balanced, especially if you have a fairly balanced body type and don't need color as a correcting tool. And this is my look. Using the same skirt I wore before, a burgundy base paired with a light turquoise and the same cashmere scarf. It's bold, it's progressive, it's definitely for those of you who are ready for something more eye-catching. Now, here's what I would not do. So I tried adding another shade here, and even though it's close to the color of the skirt, it clearly overwhelms the look. This is such a common trap if you love color. When the color combination is already statement and pretty heavy on the eye, don't add more than 2 or maybe 3 colors. So instead, I went with a black bag, the same color as my boots. Black works as a neutral here and almost like disappears, letting the colors do their thing. I think that's enough for today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I'm actually planning to restyle the same colorful pieces I used here in this video using color palettes from nature. You know, I have this kind of like playlist and I actually have already started restyling the same pieces. So follow me on Instagram and don't forget to check out my description box. As you can see, this video is not sponsored, so by using my links you support my channel and you support my team. Anyway, thank you so much for spending this time with me and see you in the next one. And I can see that you are still here sitting in front of your screen. It means you're ready to watch another video. My recommendation would be you don't need heels to look chic. So the goal of this video was to prove you that you can actually look chic and elegant and wear skirts with sneakers all the time. I bet you would love it. Click, see you there.